Live and direct. It's Sway in the morning.
Right here on Shade 45.
Ransom is here, ladies and gentlemen. Now we got to.
Thank you.
And a lot of people, if you may know, you may not know him, and a lot of people do know him. He's been, putting in work for a lot of years now. Him and I bump into each other often. I always say, man, come on up, man. Let people know what you do, which is what we do, Heather B.
Right.
We give people like. Recently, this just happened. Tracy G made me aware of this, and then a good friend of mine hit me last night, said he's a good friend of yours, and said, hey, man, can you give him a platform to explain himself? Let's have Tracy G tell the story, and then Ransom, you could chime in. This is pertaining to Nicki Minaj.
Right. So I was on Twitter, and I saw everyone firing up all these crazy tweets and whatnot, and I said, oh, Ransom, welcome to my timeline.
The Barbies, the Barbies.
Going ham. So you have a song called Man Alone.
Yeah.
And there is a lyric in there that sparked a lot of controversy.
Before Nicki was wearing those crazy wigs, I was doing verses for her, just hoping she made it big.
Now, Nicki, she got approached by TMZ.
Yeah.
Obviously, she wasn't really that happy, and this is what she said in response.
What? I rap better than him. Who the is he, crazy? When did he say that?
Recently. Yeah.
Yo, I'm not even a man and got my in their mouth. Like, get the out of here. Are you serious? I'm undisputed because I'm the only female rapper that day one, and I don't need no ghostwriter. So if you telling that lie, you must be real desperate, and you still ain't gonna pop.
Then Nicki. Well, actually, Ransom, I saw you had tweeted, as far as I know, she writes her own, she being Nicki.
Yeah, that's a fan had asked me like weeks ago.
Okay.
What did you mean? And I told him, I've openly said this, like, oh, nah, Nicki write her own stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So Nicki, she said, yes, sir, always have, always will. And then when you responded, as you can see, I never said that. You're supposed to pull a real nigga up. Instead, you're trying to keep me down. I always helped you. Nicki said the line can be and was taken out of context, period. It should be reworded. I'm going to protect my credibility at all costs. And then I know you said that you need to protect yourself now.
Yeah. I think she verbally, attacked me. Like, I think she overreacted, I mean, the line could have been taken, either way. But if you do your research, then you'll know that I didn't maliciously said that in any way to come at her credibility. I've been openly saying that she's been writing her own bars or whatever. And I see TMZ, I see the way they put words in my mouth. Oh, when Ransom said he ghostwriter for you. I didn't say that.
So wait, I have a question then. So when you said in the lyric that we just heard, you've been doing verses for Nicki, hoping she make it big. What did you mean by that?
She used to call me and like, yo, Ran, I need a verse for this song. So, all right, I got you, Nick.
There's a couple songs like on the Playtime Is Over mixtape. You did 1-900 Miss Minaj, and then the Sucker Free mixtape. You did Brat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the name of the song. So he gave her verses.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Like your own verses. You were the feature.
Yes. She used to call me, yo, Ran, I need a verse. I used to do verses for her.
Makes sense.
Sound like she was looking out too, though. At the same time,
she wasn't popping at the time.
Yeah,
at the time nobody cared.
Mm-hmm.
I used to tell her like, look, yo, Nick, I think you the illest like right now, and she's like, oh, thank you. She used to call. We used to talk often, and she used to call me like, yo, I need this and I need this.
Mm-hmm.
Bring me up here, yo, I need this connect, and never turned it down, not one time. And when she, when it turned around and she, I see her doing a thing, I was happy for her. Never asked her for nothing. That's not the way. I got skills, so I don't want to come up like that. So I ain't never try to piggyback off of yo Nick, I need a verse or something. Like, man, whatever. I'm happy for you. This is why I helped you. So this is why I wanted to help because I knew you was dope.
Them barbs got at you.
Man,
them barbs got at that ass, right?
They was deaf on me.
Did they really?
I seen they inventive when it comes to these insults, man. It was crazy.
Nicki, we've all watched that evolution, and she's had to take a lot of shots and backlash from the hip hop community as she globally becomes a bigger and bigger musical icon.
Right.
And the things that she's accomplished are so tremendous. And a lot of times when you get to that point, you might perceive anything that negative that somebody has to say that's from your past, even maybe, was misinterpreted. TMZ did what they did, that threw the question at her. She's probably like, I'm tired of it. I'm firing back. I ain't having it. I'm writing lyrics, and y'all know I write and spit. So on the flip side, can you see why her reaction would be like that?
I can see why it could be misinterpreted. I can't see why she would lash out so viciously like that. You know what I'm saying? And invite me to her metaphoric penis or some shit like that. Yeah. Well, if she really had a penis, she already know how I get down. Like, I'd have been at your doorstep if you really had a penis. But it was metaphoric, so I was like, all right, man. She's a woman. I have no hatred towards women. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? So I take it like that. But I thought we was like a little bigger than that.
Yeah.
I thought when we cross paths again, it'd be something different. But this right here is like, you can't talk to me about me like that. I won't accept that. No,
okay.
It's unacceptable.
This is Ransom. People read about this. Tracy G brought it to my attention. Friend of mine, that's a friend of yours, said, can you give this man a platform? And when I heard the lyric, I said, nah, that whoever told her that lyric, it sounded misinterpreted to me too. But then, you got a lot of people in the business that really ain't about this culture. They don't know how to hear lyrics correctly. You know what I mean? They misinterpret lyrics. They don't know the history, the inside. They just looking for a moment.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? To get this video, these metrics, or this traffic to get these views.
Right.
You wanted to ask him a question?
Yeah, I was gonna say, would you consider calling her and taking it off the Twitter streets? Just to be direct with it?
I wish it was like that. I wish I could do that. I don't want to do no Twitter stuff. She did that. She came at me on Twitter, so I responded. Like she protected her credibility. I got to protect mine. But I'm not, I'm not one of those hashtags and, let's get up or just, if I could get up with it, I'd be different. But I'll see her.
Yeah. And it probably won't be nothing. It'll probably be water in a bucket.
Yeah, it's nothing like that. But I mean, I'm a man, so when you see me, you're gonna have to explain, what you was going through when you said that stuff, and you gotta. I don't want no public apology or anything. You gotta apologize to me though. Yeah. You have to. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I give out respect. I give everybody.
Would you apologize to her?
I don't see why should I apologize? I mean, I didn't. If she would have came at me like, yo, Ren, what about this? I would have been like, nah, Nick, this is how I meant it. And it would have been different like that. She didn't come at me. She verbally attacked me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I have anything to apologize. I spit the truth. Yeah. And if you ask me a question, I tell you the truth. Like I'm not a liar. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't play any wrong part in this. I just said what I was feeling. The beat was on. I wrote what I feel. So I'm not gonna apologize for writing what I feel.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.